What is good, everybody? Christian here, back with another YouTube video, guys. And into this video, I'm going to show you guys how I was able to make 1.5k in under 4 hours by trading GBPJPY. All right, and this was a trade that I took last week, and I wasn't able to make a video last week because I've been very busy. A lot of things was going on, but this week we're strong and we're back with another YouTube breakdown. And just before I actually start the breakdown, guys, I just want to show you guys like the profit that I was able to make on GJ. You guys can clearly see here, $1,505. So right now, guys, let's get right into the video, guys. So usually what I usually do is like sometimes I really like to look at the daily time frame because it gives me like an overall direction of where the market is going. But mainly, like the main time frames that I look at is mainly the 4 hour and the 1 hour now, just because like I'm able to secure more and more profits, and like I have tighter stop losses, guys. So you guys can clearly see here on the daily time frame, price was clearly making some bullish momentum, making higher highs to higher lows. And when I saw price in this area, I was like, okay, like this price, like this area keeps getting rejected over and over again, using it as support and resistance. So I was like, okay, let me go on the 4 hour and see what it tells me. So going back on the 4 hour, you guys can clearly see here, like price is like pretty much getting rejected time and time again. It is being rejected as resistance right here and as support multiple times right here. And when I was trying to, and like when I was looking at this pair, I was like, okay, like I see a lot of potential in this trade because we have a lot of rejections, like I said. But we have to keep in mind that like this kind of price action is kind of choppy, all right, and is kind of trending bearish. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But again, like I mainly traded based off of projections, not based off like higher highs or higher lows or price action or market structure, like you guys would say. So you guys can clearly see here price, yeah, like it made a big bullish momentum, but then price was slowly like trending bearish. But again, on like here price was getting rejected multiple times, and if I go on the 1 hour, you guys can clearly see here price was getting rejected multiple times, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. All right, and I was like, okay, I really need to be careful on this area because we have potentially we potentially have an area where we could buy, because the overall trend is like literally bullish. Like on the daily, we're clearly making bullish momentum and we're clearly rejecting that area of support multiple times. And like for me, like the way that I look at GJ is like GJ is a very volatile pair. Like nobody can say anything about that. But I was like, if we keep getting these rejections, I will look for potential buys, all right, during London session, because like price was rejecting these areas before London, and I was like, okay, I will wake up for London and see what is going on the market. But what I need is for price to clearly like kind of shift the structure right here and make a very big rejection, all right, and that's exactly what it did. Price literally showed us that it's clearly rejecting to the upside, and literally what it did is it kind of made a little retracement on this area right here, like which like the 30-minute was clean, guys. It was very smooth. Price literally rejected this area. You guys can clearly see here, like on the 30 minutes, it's even cleaner. You guys can clearly see here. Price broke above, all right, made a little retracement, trading above the EMAs, rejecting the EMAs, rejecting the area of support. And then I waited for a London session to literally enter the trade and then melt it down to my take profit, guys. So now what I usually do is I mainly look for the 5 minute for my entries. And not gonna lie to you guys, yeah, I kind of entered kind of late because I was focused on different pairs. But like I looked, like I saw this huge bullish momentum, and I was like, okay, I don't mind. I'm getting into drawdown. All right, like my stop loss would have been high. Like it will have to like get higher, but still, I was able to secure a 1 to 3.19, which is excellent. All right, which is over 6% because I always risk 2% on my trades, guys. All right, but my usual take profit would have been like literally here, and my stop loss would have been like very tight. Like it would have been very tighter, and I would be able to secure a 1.5. All right, which like guys, I always try to get the better risk to reward to be able to make a lot more. Like I could, if I would have entered like at this specific time, I would have been able to make 10% on this trade. All right, guys, which is insane. 10% in 4 hours is literally insane for me, guys. Okay, but I ended up entering at this specific time, and after like I was in some type of drawdown because of commissions and spread. Like I saw that my win rate literally just pumped up just because I started to focus more on rejections, and like this helped me so much with just getting more profits, guys. Just focusing more on rejections, um, and ended up like actually getting out of this trade because I saw on the previous structure that price like kept rejecting this key level right here as resistance, here as resistance as well, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. So I was like, okay, if price will come back to this area, I will close, and this is exactly what happened. Ended up closing the trade. Ended up making over 6% on this trade, guys. All right, so this was all that I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, just make sure to like, again, comment, and I think I will start making videos of me actually entering live on like certain trades that I'm looking at. I will start to like I'll just start like recording myself at around like in London doing 4 a.m., 5 a.m. actually entering the trades, and then I will actually be making the breakdown, guys, to show you how transparent I am and how like I actually take these trades. And yeah, guys, so thank you very much for listening to me, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.